Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance here with the great almighty Peter Morganti.
I've lifted an elevation every week.
Well, mate, after last week's effort where I think you were quoted as saying a horse had a serious place chance, and it looks like you're back in form.
Found one at the trials after about 18,000 trials I've filled.
Finally, you can read a trial, everybody. It's taken a while, but there's a little bit of banter at Ballarat yesterday about your tipping performance, and a lot of relieved owners in that horse.
Yeah, especially the little group that I snagged in. And
what's the name of that syndicate, Pete?
The Unwanted Mob.
The Unwanted Mob.
It's well named.
I like it.
Well, I thought we could sell shares in that one.
It's very hard to sell, but he looks like he's a good horse.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll back the clock. Where do we go back to?
Yeah,
Geelong, do we, Pete?
This time last week was sitting there, and after I flew to Geelong, and it was a good performance by My Shiny Choice, who, true to form, lifts his game second up every time.
When he says flew, that means he drove fast. He actually doesn't have a plane.
No, not yet.
Not yet. He might have to get another job. Yes, My Shiny Choice flew home and ran third. A very good run second up after his first up trial run.
That's all it was.
Put his hoof on the till.
Very hard to beat next up. But
goes good for Brad Wheeler.
You just don't put anyone else on him. I think Brad's won 3 times on him and probably placed the other times on him he's been on him. Yeah.
And then maybe My Shiny Choice has brought Brad back into form.
Yeah. He's had a little bit of trouble with his weight, Brad, more so than normal, and that's hard to imagine this time of year where it's been warm. But
I don't know, Peter. You and I are having a bit of trouble with our weight.
I don't have to jump on the back of a 4-legged steed, though, Darren. But
well, maybe we should, Pete.
I reckon I've lost a kilo and a little.
Whittaker's got you covered.
Yeah, probably has. He's probably going flat out, sweat everywhere. And
I haven't heard from him. I reckon he's going to send me a photo and I'll say, who's this?
I won't be sending no photos to anyone.
No photos of the shirt off down the beach in the Bugley Smugglers?
No before and after. None of that.
None of that?
Not a big enough page.
Well, yeah, it's very good. Well done, My Shiny Choice. He's back in form, and I think if he gets in his right race next time, he's going to be right in the money.
Hard to beat.
He's a good horse.
Yeah, no, he's a good, honest horse. And I think one thing about him, when he is ready to win, he has delivered in the
Everything
past.
out of that family is so genuine. They rarely put in a bad run.
Certainly helps. We've got a genuine horse. Hamilton, the ups and downs. We were speaking here last week. We thought one would run okay and the other was almost not a moral, but...
Well, let's start with Bloodlet. We sent her there on a mission to win a 58 so she'd get a rating up to get to Sandown. No, that didn't work.
The rating might have went down and Sandown's out the window.
That's it. So we're back to the drawing board there, but things didn't work out. The blinkers went on and she over-raced. And
just interesting comments from Weary yesterday.
What did he say, Pete?
He reckons it may have stemmed back to the race before where she was ridden a little bit more aggressively, and once the gates opened at Hamilton, with the shades on, she thought, well, we must have to do it again, and of course Dean then couldn't ride to the plans, and the race was probably shot 400 out. As much as
she was about 10 wide on the corner.
Yeah, she was probably still a bit disappointed the way she finished off, but you need your manners to be 100% in distance races.
So what's the plan now with Bloodlet?
Yeah, he's going to.
He hasn't given up, by the way.
No, I went to him and I thought I'd be
pick her up,
and he said exactly what I just said about that Sandown run, but he said, look, I just want to take as much time as I can to get her back relaxed at the track, and then we'll fire our bullets again, whether that's 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time. He said,
you've got a little plan.
Yeah, Terang's not out of the question on the 31st, but if he's not happy with her, she won't go there. And
he knows what we're trying to do.
Yeah, exactly what we're trying to do. So
and that's win a city race.
Yeah,
the moment we can't win a 58. No. Are we dreaming?
Possibly, but if Weary wants to have a crack at it, you just leave him to his devices. And
you rate him as a trainer, don't you?
Oh, well, he goes okay, doesn't he? He's trained a couple of winners over the last 2 or 3 years.
He's been on fire in January. Yeah. Everything's winning.
Anyway, that's the bad news of Hamilton, but the good news was a little...
An unexpected winner.
Well, it's funny, I said to Weary yesterday, did she get under your guard a bit? And he goes, no, I haven't been watching the trials. So obviously I still don't glean enough from the trials, but no, he said she was good, and well, we all seen it for our own eyes. She's going to run a good 3rd or 4th.
Well, in the run, on the corner, she couldn't win.
No.
I'm thinking, hope you run 4th.
Yep.
And then I thought, another 100 metres down the track, I thought, you're going to run 2nd. Yeah. You're going to get beat 2 or 3 lengths and run 2nd. clear second.
Yeah.
And then the last 80 metres had to be seen to be believed. She actually took 3 strides and made up those 3 lengths and went straight past the leader and just fell in. But I know it wasn't quick time or anything, but yeah, first starter doing that. Found the gears and hit the track. It was amazing. But Darren said all along, we've raced a lot of horses out of this family, and he said she might be the best of them.
Yeah.
And that includes Falago and Largo.
Yeah.
And she might be the best of them.
Well, to do that...
The half brother went through up at the Gold Coast last week, Pete. Never had a bid on it.
Jeez.
Didn't like it.
Didn't
By
see
Smart
the race.
Missile.
Didn't see the race. Must have seen the race.
Oh, I got sold, but I didn't bid on it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Made 70 grand.
Yeah.
So
no, look, no matter where you win, it was Hamilton, but when you win
Vobis.
like that, it was a Vobis race. But she's not Vobis? No.
Yeah, I think she is.
Well, it doesn't show up in the book.
Should. She's by, she was bred in Victoria.
Maybe that's because she's not even actually showing up on our winners in the website, so we might have to do some investigation.
Yeah, better fix that.
But anyway, she was a great winner, and I think Darren's got those are fillies and mares, keeping her at 1400, but a big track at packing them.
Right.
So that'd be ideal, second up, I would think.
Be ideal on a Thursday night in peak hour traffic, Pete.
Yeah, anyway, winner, travel anywhere for a winner, Darren.
Well,
Speaking of winners,
remember that.
Well, actually, I was quite happy with the next little exercise where you said to me, why don't you go to Flemington and I'll go to Werribee? Well, I joined a dozen or 14 very excited owners when Mr. Moneybags
Got the money?
Yeah, geez, he was good.
It was a good ride.
Lovely little ride, Jai McNeil.
A little bit of a backstory there. I think Jai rode him his first two starts when he got beaten, did everything wrong, and didn't have the blinkers on, and then something happened and he couldn't ride it.
The Echuca meeting got transferred.
And he couldn't ride it in his third run, and then Bo Mertens jumps on and
slips into the bandwagon.
He won, and then, as things go, the wheel goes around, and then Bo fell off. Oh, no, he slaughtered it fourth up. Slaughtered it, took it to the front and ran like you.
Me, not quick.
Very quick. And then he fell off and hurt himself, and then Jai got back on and went whack. Got the money.
And rode a pearl. He drew gate one, but he still got to time your run.
Yeah, he didn't panic.
No, he waited and waited.
And well done to all those owners. That horse has won over, 110 grand or something.
Picked up 87 with the Vobis.
Unbelievable money.
Yep. So, it was good scenes, and I think we even got the big yellow jackets got a mention.
They were pretty big jackets.
They're big jackets. First time I seen Dave and Steve live, especially Dave's. They're big jackets. Getting an updated version down.
Yeah, they're going. They need a fluoro hat to take over to wherever they're going.
Go to Bali.
I'm just hoping, Pete, there's a shortage of material and there's not enough for us.
Ties might be the go over at the jackets, but there was
looked like a big traffic light.
There wasn't many people in the mound yard. We were 14 of about 20, and we stood out.
Yeah,
they stood out. So
well done. It was a fantastic run
and a really good training performance, I reckon, because.
Yeah. You're wrapping him up now.
Well, I am. The 1700 and the horse, it could have went pear-shaped. He could have come
back he said that, didn't he?
Raced, and look, to Robbie's credit.
Heavily backed.
Heavily backed. Not me. Not me.
He's driving a new car today.
A few of the owners were quite happy.
Well, didn't it open 30s or something?
Well, some got 30s and 26s, and I'm thinking I'd never seen.
What did they pay on the day?
$7.
$7.
Yeah.
Some got 31s. That's ridiculous.
I mean, there was a lot of scratchings on the day, but
they'll probably have all their farm accounts shut down now.
Yeah, no, they won't be allowed to bet for a while again.
Well, $2 each way.
Yeah.
Anyway, good on him. That's fantastic. So he'll probably go to Caulfield in a couple of weeks. That horse.
Another Vobis race.
He'll be a chance.
Yep. Got to be.
And then he'll have to go to the paddock.
You talk about, you mentioned it with My Shining Choice, genuine tries. He's got genuine all that.
Yep. And by Written Tycoon, one of the best sides going around.
Yep. Nearly sold all of that other one.
Yeah, I think it's done.
Beautiful. Right. Condover Hall. So
I went to Werribee.
You had all the fun at Werribee.
Well, I just thought I needed to go to Werribee because I need to catch up with all the girls and Michelle Payne and just have a look. And I knew, you needed to go to. I don't think you'd been to Caulfield and seen a winner, had you?
No, it's Flemington. Actually, it's the first time
you're at Flemington. First time you've seen a winner at Flemington.
First time I've been involved in a winner at Flemington.
So it's good, isn't it? I'm looking after you. So I'm not just taking all the good gigs. No, I'm doing the hard yards.
I brought all the trophies home and lapped up all the food.
But there was no trophies for Condover Hall because he
ran
ninth, and he's in the paddock.
I think
too many runs.
Reading between the lines, it was all over after Warrnambool, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he just had 2 runs too many, and he showed he's going to win a few races, and the breed get better with age. So, he can go out and have a bit of a break, try and not let him get too fat, and
bring
him back in the winter months. So we'll start again.
Yesterday we both ended up at Ballarat, where we've seen another first starter run a good race. This time the wanted gelding Serious Suspect. And,
well, he's another homebred, and he was very much unwanted. Took us about a year and a half to sell him, but we got there. And he looks like he might be a pretty handy horse. So congratulations to all the owners in him. For a horse to do what he did yesterday at Ballarat, jumped out too well, had to lead, and did all the work, and then drifted back to the rail, which was not the place to be, and ran third. Was an outstanding effort. And I think the horse that beat him's got very, very good form.
Strong form behind, I just can't think of it now, but Blue Diamond form.
Yeah, Blue Diamond form.
And that Alalicia, the thing of ran third or fourth to it. So, I mean, really top-notch form, not just city form.
And I think he's got a good future. And Darren said after the race, if he had drawn 4 instead of 10, he probably would have box-seated and won. So now we've just got to wait for next start. But there was some pretty happy owners there.
Yeah, a lot of happy owners, and good on them.
I think they were all blown away.
Well, so all along, you just don't know, and we never had any real feedback to say.
Well, Pete, to be honest, we're relying on you for the analysis of the trials, and it's we're not getting much.
I said he could run third last week. He could $3.70.
Did you back it?
I did actually have a place bet.
Oh, good.
And halfway down the straight, I'm going, why wasn't that a win bet when he was?
I thought you were going to fold.
No. I was confident when he first asked me the straight. Those two put 3 links on.
Well, they were all off the bit, weren't they?
Yeah. But he's going to be a bit of fun at
nice horse.
Yeah,
he's going to be a nice horse. I like him.
Yep.
So that was a good week.
Yeah, so with 2 winners,
a couple of winners,
2 thirds, and a couple that Bloodlet was probably the one we didn't expect. No. Condover Hall, we probably thought he was on the way out.
We rolled the dice.
The others all went well. So for the little team we got in, they're all sticking their heads out.
Yeah, they are.
Today.
Yes. I've got to hurry up and get to Caulfield.
We've got ransom money backing up.
In the twilight, 5:30.
Yeah. In twilight.
Peak hour traffic.
Yeah. Anyway, you've got to work out how you're going to get there.
I don't know if I'll take the train or drive. I haven't decided yet. The way I'm going, I don't think I'll be able to wait for the train. I think I'll have to drive.
Well, where he's keen to back him up was keen to back him up. He had that
Ethan
little
Brown
issue.
Goes back on?
Yeah, the 2 off, because he's gone back in grade from a 70 to a 64.
Yeah.
Where he wasn't concerned about the little issue he had, all the owners know last week.
Yep. Just didn't work out on the day.
No, and he said that he's trained on and right to go, and he's confidently will run a race. So,
has he been back, Pete?
I haven't even looked at the odds, Darren. But
well, you just talk amongst yourselves while I look
60.5 kilos, Ethan's. Oh. This fits into Ethan's, his little weight band we were talking about last week. He can ride this thing at 58.5, which is above that ceiling of 56 that the stewards
$7.
So $7 is
doesn't help him because the time this goes to air, this race is going to be over and done with.
Well, that's true, but we can look good afterwards. It's amazing. He was $3.60 in a benchmark 70. He's $7 in the grade lower.
Looks a harder race though, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mathrup's got one in it.
Oh, there's something here. Bustled and $2.80 Persian Empire.
They pushed out a nice one by Written Tycoon yesterday at Ballarat too.
Yeah, they've got some nice horses.
Yeah, but anyway, look, where reckons he can run well. So by the time this goes up,
what are you doing? Maybe I've got to ask the question a different way, Pete. Are you backing it for the place?
No.
Are you backing it to win?
No. I'll just let him go.
Right. So there's no way. All right.
Not that at all. I'm very selective now.
Oh, right. You don't want to lose that money you've got
No.
You want to lose it slowly.
One of the kids snipped 50 of it last night, little shit. Anyway, we'll move on.
He's got to be, what, top 4 chance?
Oh, I think he can definitely run a place.
Okay, good.
Like where he doesn't say much often, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. He gives you nothing. That's
the emotional.
He gives you nothing.
Yeah, well, I'm just gleaning a few things lately.
Gives you nothing.
Reading between the lines.
Cranbourne, Friday night. Suit coming off a super run at Warrnambool.
Yep, 1,300 suits because it's 12 to 13.
Yep.
Benchmark 64.
John McNeil
on suits. He's riding well. Barrier 3 suits ideally. Should be somewhere in the first 4.
Can't see any reason why he can't be in the finish.
Well, where he said he will definitely be topped off by this run, but no reason why he can't win.
Okay.
So that probably says it all, doesn't it?
Yep.
I don't know what price he'd be. He'd have to be $4 or $5, I suppose. Although that's pretty good form behind that thing that won at Warrnambool, but
don't think Cranbourne will be up yet.
No, probably not.
All right.
So that's Friday. We did have Ararat on Friday as well, but being 40 degrees, that meeting's now on Sunday.
Right.
We'll come to that with Equietto in a minute. Prior to that, Red Handle at Doomben, and she was one.
Well, she didn't get to run last week
because of
the
heat
41.
Well. Yeah.
Tony Golan and all of us, I think, were pretty happy about that.
Yep. So she's at a 1200 at Doomben.
Big field.
Yeah, there's 16 and 6 emergencies, so she comes from barrier 12 without knowing scratchings. Well, the key to her is
we're hoping
she's got an extra week freshened up.
We need speed, and we need luck.
Michael Carline, so he's one of the elder statesmen jockeys up there.
Speed, we need luck.
Right.
She'll be 15 to 1.
Because the Doomben track, you do need luck, don't you?
Need a lot of luck.
Yeah. And then back to Ararat, I mentioned was meant to be Friday, but the heat policy's been brought into action, and that'll be Sunday at Ararat. Meant to be 30 degrees. And Equietto, Paul Pushka, very keen on this horse's chances to run top 3. Actually, I just wonder, Paul had a plan of backing up 7 days later into the
Moonee Valley.
Sort of a country sprint sort of series, and that will now only be a 5-day backup. So whether that happens, I'm not sure.
I reckon it'll happen.
Well, if you get through and win hard held by 4 lengths at Ararat, it might happen.
I reckon if it runs 4th, it'll happen.
Well, it'd be good to get him out of the valley. I think he's got him going.
I like the horse going the valley. I got a little bet on with one of the Baker boys about that, Jeff Baker.
Right.
Can win at Moonee Valley.
Right.
We've got to go for a bottle of red.
Bottle of red. There you go.
And he buys good red, Jeff.
Well, I think the horse is going in the right direction.
I think we've just need a bit of rain.
Yep. Mondays, no racing.
What's that? Monday, free day.
Free day. We had a free day this Monday. We've got a free day coming up. Good. Tuesday is the Warrnambool meeting at Terang, which
no runners.
There's no nominations.
We got no runners.
No. Warrnambool have got bugs eating their track down there. Yeah, apparently. Actually, just back, speaking of bugs, not that he's a bug, back to serious suspect. First text through was Bunsen. Bullbet Bunsen. Serious race, that one. All 6 will be winning. They'll be all winning after that.
Well, we better write them all down and follow them.
Then at Twitter, Ben Asghari, same thing. He knew it was our horse. He said, oh, nice little horse there. They'll be all winning out of that race. So form students are onto that race.
So who ran top 6, Pete? Reel them off.
Oh,
come on. Saving it for yourself again.
I can't even think of what the winner was.
Saving it for yourself.
Anyway, we'll be odds on next start.
Yeah, I don't care. We'll get beat.
And Tuesday, as I said, is the Warrnambool meeting at Terang.
Won't be going there.
Wednesday is Ballarat, which is the midweek.
Might have a runner.
Yeah, it's just a little... Well, no more tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, you will. Well, if there's any more runners from sort of next week, you can flash them up.
And then... Yeah, we haven't got a big team flying around. So.
Well, Monday morning, Pete, I went down to Cranbourne to the trials.
Yes.
And they had the big 2-year-old trials there, and we had our Snitzel, one of our Snitzel colts trialling with Robbie Griffiths, Igniter.
I like that name.
Igniter. Yeah, well, I hope the wind doesn't blow him out. But he finished 4th, and he's going to go around again down there next Monday and have another trial. And if he trials up good Monday and pulls up well, he'll go straight into the Blue Diamond preview on the 27th of Jan.
Yep, I was actually Jai McNeil Road.
Yes.
I spoke to him just at Ballarat yesterday, and he said he's still feeling floating. Horses come to him, he goes, and then when they're past him, he's just so
still
good.
Learning.
Yeah.
And they'll all be doing that.
Yeah. So
that's why you have a pre-view and a prelude before the
build them right up. Yeah.
To get them switched on.
Blue Diamond.
Yeah, well, it's a dream, but at this stage, we're still there.
Yeah.
So that was Monday morning for us. Now, what else have you got, Peter? Now, last week I set you some homework about the Blue Diamond.
Yes.
And the question was, when was it first run?
1971.
Who won it?
Tolerance.
And who trained it?
Angus Armanasco.
And what to pay?
Oh, I don't know. I was only 6.
So the Blue Diamond, 1971. Yeah. So,
and I think Angus was big with the T-Rolls back
very
then.
Good trainer of T-Rolls.
Yeah, and he had that great horse.
Rancher?
No, that was the Weymouth. Zedative, the one about 14. He actually won a Blue Diamond as well. But yeah, Tolerance and Angus, I don't know who rode it. Okay. So there's a question for our viewers. Find out who rode it.
See if
I didn't think to look up. But yeah, so what's that, 29, 46 years. So it's coming up 50 years.
Yeah. It's a great race.
Manicado's won
Great
it.
day.
Ranch has won it.
Yep.
Sepoy.
Yep.
I wrote a list somewhere. Don't know where it is.
Well, Pete, this week's homework
Yep.
is what was the first year the Golden Slipper was run, and what well-known racing personality was instrumental in the launching of the Golden Slipper.
Righto.
And who won the first one?
There's my homework for this week. Next week.
Yeah.
Righto.
But it's quite an interesting
story
background to that.
I think just back to Angus Armanasco, I don't know if he had a lot to do with it. He may have had a lot to do with the Blue Diamond coming too. On Blue Diamond Day is Angus Armanasco Stakes. So
yes. Because of that,
I reckon he would have been one of the pioneers.
It was definitely a gun 2-year-old trainer.
Yeah.
And I suppose when you look around Victoria now, who's the gun 2-year-old trainer? Well, you'd have to say it's David Hayes.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Tom Dabinick. They seem to win more 2-year-old races than anyone else.
Hayes has won 5 at Blue Diamonds.
Yep.
Dwayne done 4 as a jockey.
Yep.
I mean, they had also like a Lee and
Sure.
that was Lee with them. No, that was Friedman. Yeah, but they've dominated recently too. But
have you got any farm vision for the viewers this week?
not really. Tom and myself did a couple of the broodmares that we missed last week.
I saw you doing one in the yards.
Yeah, I got some vision of serious witnesses.
Why don't we have a look at Wanted Diva here as we close out for another week?
She's going back into work tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, before the heat. I'm getting in the truck and getting her up there. So, as we say goodbye for another week, Darren Dance and Peter Morganti giving you a look at Wanted Diva.
Peter from ATB here, right in front of me now, just having a bite for lunch is Wanted Diva. As you can see, if I just back and go around, just to show you what great nick she's in. She's having a look at me and saying, what are you doing? But she heads back into pre-training tomorrow. Darren will drop her off at Christina Jeffries. It's been 4 or 5 weeks there, just getting the base fitness up, and then she'll head back to Hayes's, hopefully, and then we see the real Wanted Diva. She's got a little bit of a snub, but I'm sure she'll come through that light and come back to her tucker here, maybe. No. Oh, she likes me in the camera. Anyway, as you can see, she's in good nick, and we look forward to her as I try and catch her. She's coming back around now to have another bite. But yeah, we look forward to her going back to Christina's and then in due course back at Hayes' in about a month's time.